Welcome, welcome. We are here at Epcot again tonight. We were just here earlier and we got a reservation for Space 220 for dinner. So we're back and we're gonna run over there, grab some food. We're gonna get to see the whole experience from start to finish. So I'm excited. I think it's gonna be pretty good food, pretty good experience. It's gonna be really cool. I've seen a little bit about it. I've heard a little bit about it. So now we get to see it ourselves and you'll get to see it with us here for the first time. So
I love doing new things.
Yeah, so thanks for tuning in, and here we go. Heading over here into Space 220. It's almost time for our reservation. And I just got a bug in my eyeball. So that's awesome. I think I got it. Space 220. Right over here by Mission Space. Here we go.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Hi, welcome.
Hello.
So we're gonna be going at a speed of 10,000 miles per hour. Also, if you look down, you're gonna be getting the better view.
Alright, I think we're gonna get a show here.
Where'd you get those?
Hollywood Studios.
Oh my gosh, I need them.
I saw somebody with them, so I was on the hunt for them.
SP2, you are clear to launch. Initiated in 3, 2, 1. Lift off.
Everybody say bye.
You're riding aboard the
Bye.
Level 5 Stellarator, the latest in space elevator engineering. Looks like we lucked out tonight. The atmosphere is clear, and we have a spectacular view of the eastern seaboard. Enjoy your journey. I'll be back in a bit with arrival information. Centauri Space Station coming into view. Once we dock, gather your belongings and exit through the open airlock. A Space 220 agent will be waiting for you.
Welcome to space. Cool. So towards the very end, you're going to be meeting one of our lovely agents. They'll be collecting your lovely boarding pass tickets. We hope you enjoy your stay. Thank you, everyone.
That was cool. Oh, we got a little ticket.
Thank you.
Thanks. Here, Mook. Oh, we're on like a space station now, huh? Huh. Whoa, I feel like I'm like spinning. Do you?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm spinning right here. Oh my gosh, this feels so weird. It feels like the haunted house like tubes that you're in.
Max and I
Oh my gosh.
are getting a little ill.
I'm literally spinning right now.
I saw it. Sorry.
I'm enjoying this spinning. Wow, that's really cool.
Hello. Welcome to the Centauri Space Station. Thank you. I can see your boarding pass. Is this under candy? Yeah. All right. Come right this way. How was your journey from Earth? Good. Feel like you're going faster than 10,000 miles an hour? Yeah.
Hello. Hello. Pretty cool. Okay. Wow, this is really cool, actually. Oh, we got a window seat. Oh, all right.
So,
Awesome.
Your menu will be on the QR code, and your server will be right with you.
Thank you. Check it out. Check out this seat we got. I mean, we got the seat of all seats right here. I gotta tell you. I mean, we didn't request it. We just got lucky, I think. We're literally right here. Awesome view. Pretty cool. All right, so I'm gonna be honest. We're starting off on a good foot here. First of all, the glass is cool. I got a Diet Coke. And second of all, the straw. You know me and my straws. Look at this. They got the good straws here, so I am enjoying it quite nicely. And I ordered the filet with the croquettes and the green beans, basically, the verts. So I am excited about my food. And I got the calamari, but they were out of octopus or squid or whatever, and so they substituted it for shrimp tonight. So I get to try something different that they don't normally have because they ran out of something and they substituted for shrimp. So we'll see if that's any good. But I've been hearing the waitress told us that people have been really excited about the shrimp variation of this, so kind of lucked out. So we'll see. And we got a bunch of other stuff. She got the salmon, I think, well done, and he got the filet as well. And then we got a side of potato wedges, because why not? So we're starting off good, and we got an awesome view. Look at that. What's that? What is that in the background? Got some sort of space shuttle or something docking here. Sunset. Yeah, and I guess we're here. I guess we're here during the sunset. So like, I guess the sun is setting over there somewhere. Right over there. It's kind of like, see how it's like darker over here? You can't really see it, but over there it's like brighter. So you can get a look. So like over there, it's like brighter, and then right here it's like getting darker. So like as the planet is like, you know what I mean? It's pretty cool. This is awesome. So hopefully the food's good. So I'll be honest. What I haven't seen in any of the videos and I didn't realize was that there's actually no gravity. So we're up here in space and like I'm actually like floating. I haven't seen anything in the videos about it, so it's kind of cool. Pretty cool, right? Look at that. There's a fork floating right there. I mean, it's pretty cool. So if you're looking to float in space, if you don't want to play, you don't want to pay $1 billion to fly on the Blue Origin or any of that stuff, you can just come up here to this sweet Space 220. So yeah, it's just, we're just free floating in this space. It's like really cool. Oh man, he ruined it. I'm kidding. Obviously, we're not floating. Whatever.
There's an alien though.
Yeah, the alien is in. Oh yeah, there is. Look at, there's always an alien like right there in the video. I think the alien is just her head. All right, so here we have the delicious looking Caesar salad with some awesomely large, what is that, Parmesan? Parmesan chips or something? Oh, it looks so good. Yum. So this is the tempura cauliflower with blue cheese crumbles on it. It looks really good. With hot sauce, you can definitely smell the blue cheese. And then here we have this awesome, this is supposed to be the calamari, but they actually ran out of calamari, and so they had to substitute it for shrimp. So we basically got calamari, except it's all shrimp. So we will see if this looks good, but it looks good. All right, so I am giving the Caesar salad a rip here. Wow. It's good. It's not really an overpowering Caesar, though. I don't taste like the anchovy or anything. I'm surprised. I would have thought you did. What do you think, Max? Pretty good? What else has it got on it? So it looks like it's got like, is there bacon?
Parmesan.
I really just see lettuce, Caesar dressing, and some little like,
Shaved Parmesan.
yeah, some shaved Parmesan, and then like some little like breadcrumb crumble things. So it's pretty good. Not a bad salad.
Alright. I'm gonna try my cauliflower and hot sauce. It looks very good.
I'm not gonna lie, this has a pretty strong smell that I'm not sure I like, smell-wise.
It doesn't bother me. I think it's the blue cheese on the top.
I think it's a dusty cauliflower. I do.
I love cauliflower. It does smell kind of weird sometimes, but I love it. It's good. The
Flavor's awesome.
And the texture of it's really good. It's not mushy at all. It's like firm, but not too firm. It's perfectly cooked, I feel like.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. The cauliflower is very firm. Like it's not over. I thought it was gonna be mushy on the inside, but it's actually pretty good. The tempura batter's tempura batter. It's not really seasoned, I don't feel like. And then the hot sauce is good, but it kind of just tastes like
Fried cauliflower.
deep fried cauliflower with hot sauce on it, though.
With a little bit of blue cheese on the top. But
Nothing-
I like that. It's
Nothing
good.
like super special, I feel
Yeah, no.
like.
Do you want one next?
So I'm gonna try the shrimp. There's two different sauces here. I'm not this one. I think it said yeah, have at it. I think it said there was a spicy marinara or something, and I don't know what this other one is. So I'll try this red thing first. Here, get it. Little piece of shrimp.
Try one with the sauce, Max. What was that one?
This one's good marinara sauce. It's just kind of a light marinara. It's not the spicy one, so.
I'm gonna try the spicy one.
And I don't even know if that's the spicy. I remember reading something that said spicy. That looks mayonnaise-y though.
It is.
And she hates mayonnaise, so I don't think she's gonna take that. Was it spicy though?
No, not at all.
Oh. Like a space thing up there.
Space station, I think.
I feel like the mayonnaise-y thing is kind of like a standard calamari dip that you would get with it. It's just okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna try it.
I think it said it came with peppers. So it's a pepper. You put the lemon on it.
That's the spicy thing. I found it. I don't know what that is, but it's spicy.
It's pepper. I don't know what kind of pepper, but
Yeah, I'm gonna do this lemon on here. Give it a little rip.
let's try one of these. They're good.
I put lemon on it. I put lemon on anything, it makes it better. Well, there's my poor etiquette again.
We're
You know
not
me, I'm
fancy.
dodgy when it comes to getting my napkin on my lap right away.
I actually have mine.
She does have hers.
It's shocking.
She'll never use it, but it's there.
Whatever.
All right. I put some lemon on it. Now I'm gonna do this marinara here. That's better. I dig it. Max, what do you think of this shrimp? Pretty good?
I like the batter on the shrimp. It's good.
I really like it with the marinara sauce. That's spicy. Did you eat the spicy? Eat one of those. Did you eat the spicy thing?
Well,
Pretty good. Good picture. I like it. It's good. I feel like there's a lot too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be full. Oh look. Check that out. There's some astronauts up there lightsaber battling. That's pretty cool. There you go. You got it right. I think you'll like it.
it's good. He doesn't like cauliflower and he doesn't like the smell, but we're trying to get him to taste it.
So this will go
And
well.
he doesn't like blue cheese.
This should go real well.
Oh look, did
Give it a
you
rip.
see the eyes on my thing move sometimes?
Yeah, they do.
Alright, he tasted it. He's trying to choke it down. Oh, he likes it.
What's the verdict?
No, he's shaking his head no. He doesn't like it.
Is it good? He didn't like it.
He didn't like it.
I ain't gonna lie, this smell is. I'm
It's not bothering me.
it smells rough. But it tastes good.
Max didn't like the texture of it either. So Max didn't like any part of it. Did you? No, I do.
I like the hot sauce.
Oh, he liked the hot sauce. Hot sauce is good. It's vinegary, isn't it? I think we want some of your shrimp.
Yeah. Here. Eat as much as you want. I can't eat anymore hardly. I couldn't eat another bite.
I didn't try it with the lemon on it.
It's good with the lemon. The lemon on it, and then the marinara. I don't like the mayonnaise sauce.
I don't like anything with
And I like mayonnaise, I just don't really like the sauce.
You didn't like it either? You get a lot of this cauliflower. So if you like cauliflower and hot sauce, get the cauliflower and the cauliflower because you get a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a half a,
Yeah.
it's like a half a head of cauliflower. I don't know that I want to keep eating this because I want to save room for the rest of my food. But it's so good that I can't stop eating the shrimp.
All right, Max. Max, tell us what you thought of the cauliflower.
It's revolting.
He did not like that cauliflower. He would not like it at all.
I know it was not the best either. I'm not gonna lie.
I like it.
I didn't think it was the best.
Hey, there's an astronaut. Taking a picture. He's doing a selfie. He just did a selfie with us. Selfie back. Selfie of your selfie. That's pretty cool. I like how they just have like random things coming by. Like there'll be like little shuttles, kind of like a little space station-y looking things. Astronauts. The astronauts that were lightsaber battling. I'm digging that. What do you think of that?
It's cool. I love it.
It's pretty neat, right? So far, what do we think of the appetizers?
I liked them all. Well, I didn't try the salad, but it looked good. I love Caesar salad, so I'm sure I would have liked it, but I didn't taste it. But I like the cauliflower and the shrimp. And
Yeah.
they're dressed for the part, guys.
Yeah. I thought the appetizers were decent, I would say.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't anything like...
Yeah.
I didn't feel like any of the appetizers were, like, amazing. Huh?
Max really liked his. So
I actually think the Caesar salad was probably the better of the three. That's probably the best one, maybe. I don't know. They were all good. I enjoyed it. None of them were bad. I think it was all good. But it wasn't like amazing.
Shattering.
Yeah, nothing like there just wasn't any like. I don't know. I didn't feel like there was much complexity to the flavors. Honestly, I felt like they were just kind of like standard flavor, like what
Which
you
was
read,
fine.
what you read on the menu of what they were going to be for the appetizer is basically what they were. It wasn't any like interesting layers of flavor or combinations that I was not expecting or anything. It was just kind of like, okay, yeah. But it was good so far. I got one thumb up so far for the appetizers. Let's see what the main courses are all about. Let me just talk about this silverware really quickly. So like, this is one of their steak knives, and look at this thing. Like, it's not really coming through that well, I think, in this lighting. But like, check this out. It's like a metallic black. Like all the silverware is black. Kind of like chromey black. It's really cool actually, and like the fork is really like thin. I don't know. It feels very futuristic to me. I'm digging it. I'm really digging the silverware.
I feel like I'm in this Starship Enterprise.
And look at this. Look at my cup. Look at my drink. Look how cool that is. I mean, it's just Diet Coke, but it's in like a cool little glass. So I don't know. So far, I really like the vibe. I'm digging the theme. I think it looks really cool in here. Yeah, I'm sitting next to an alien, a really cute one. And look at this studly beast across the table from me. And so at least we got two good-looking people at this table. That's a bonus. And then, yeah, it's just a cool place. I like it. It's really neat. It's not as big. It's not as big in here as I thought it was going to be.
I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger.
I thought it might have like different sections or like multiple levels or anything to divide up the space, but it's just one big like circle almost, like a half circle. So that also kind of makes it loud in here a little bit. It's like a little, it's a little chat. No, it's not super loud. It's not like a cafeteria loud. And they got this cool vibe music going on, which you probably can't pick up on the mic. But
Here comes a space station or something.
yeah,
and
so
then
it could
that's
be.
a shuttle.
Yeah, I think that's like a shuttle.
That's a shuttle.
So it's cool. I like it. I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting honestly, but it just feels like it's a little smaller than I thought. But I don't know that it needs to be any bigger because it's like a cool vibe.
And how lucky did we get that we got to sit by the window? I'm so excited. They were walking us to our seat, and
Yeah.
I saw this open table, and me and Max were like, "Is that ours? Is that ours? Please don't turn." And it
Yeah.
was.
Well, when we were walking up here too, I saw like there was napkins and stuff on the
Yeah.
table, and it kind of looked a little dusty. So I was like, oh,
It
that.
didn't look dusty.
I was like that. It did to me because I was filming and not paying attention. So I was looking. I was like, oh, that table's not cleaned off. Well, I wonder where we're gonna sit. And then they sat us here, and I was like, oh, it is. Wait, this is our cool table. So I was like, yeah, I'm talking about.
If we would have sat in the middle, I would have still liked it.
Oh yeah, totally.
But I would have been salty the whole time, like low key inside. I wouldn't have said anything, but I would have been low key salty. So I don't have to be salty.
I would have been cool, whatever. Didn't matter to me. But yeah, I would. I mean, you always want you always want like the best seat in the house, and I kind of feel like we got the best seat. Do you think there's? I don't even think there is a better
No, I
seat.
think
We're
we
like
got the
right
best
in the
one
middle.
somehow.
We're in the middle of the arc, on the window. Like I don't even know how we scored this seat. It's insane.
It's because I dressed up for the occasion.
And we
All the-
literally. So how we got our table? We were here at Epcot this morning. We did rope drop, but I'm not kidding you. We like
No.
lounged over to
Yeah.
like Soarin', and we were just like, "What do you want to do?" And we were thinking about going over to Food and Wine, and then we were like, "Oh well, no, we have Ratatouille at like." We had boarding group 5 for Ratatouille, which basically is like when the park opens. We didn't even have to wait. But there's an hour window for when you need to be at Ratatouille. So we were like, I don't know, what do you want to do? We could go straight there, or we could do something else. And then we were like, hey, why don't we just go over to Space 220 and see if we can get a reservation? So we just walked over here. So we didn't even really rope drop it because we didn't beeline it for the restaurant. We just moseyed our way over. And there was a little bit of a line. We got in line. And a lot of people in line were trying to get to eat right then. And at like 11 or whatever. And so they were waiting for the lounge or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
And we just, and then she got to us and she's like, we were like, oh, we just want a reservation. She's like, oh, we got plenty of times. And she was like, what do you want? Blah, blah, blah. And we were like, 7:15. That sounds awesome. So we got a 7:15 reservation, and then here we are. Now we got the best seat in the house. Didn't even try.
There's some astronauts flying by us, doing some
Unless there's like a secret table that we don't know about.
dancing or something in the sky.
Yeah, here, let me get it. Look at a shot. I don't know what they're doing.
Can't.
Looks like a guy with like a kid on his shoulders or something. So anyway, really quite good. The good thing is we'd also, just a tip, we haven't ordered our dessert yet. You can order it when you order your food, but we didn't order it because we asked and she was like, no, it's better actually to wait. Why did she say it was better to wait?
Just in case you change your mind.
Oh, in case you change your mind. So we didn't wait, and so while we've been sitting here waiting for our food, I've been seeing all these desserts go by. So now I have like a better idea of what I want. Because one of the desserts I thought I might get, I saw it go by, and I was like, actually, I think I'm going to change my mind. So now I'm getting something different. So you might want to like hold off on ordering your dessert, watch the desserts go by, and then kind of like, analyze them and figure out what's what. It's kind of easy because there's only like 5 desserts. And then choose by that.
I saw carrot cake and did not change my mind. Carrot cake is my favorite. So.
She's a carrot caker. We all know that. I have to say that carrot cake muffin at Food and Wine was so good.
And Max says, "Who wants carrot in their cake?"
But this carrot cake, I think this carrot cake has like cream cheese and stuff in it too. So it looks pretty good. I've seen it go by. Oh boy, check these out. I got a side of the potato wedges just because. And those look awesome. I mean, look at that. That is no joke. Look, you can see my hand here. This is like huge. Wow. That looks exciting. And here is the fancy filet with the green beans and a croquette there, which is kind of a classy name for almost like a giant tater tot. Looks really good. Ooh. Oh, wow. I don't know. Check this salmon out that she got. I didn't catch it on the video, but there was like a dome on it with smoke in it, and she took the dome off, and now I smell all this smoke. So that's pretty cool. And this is the salmon. And I don't know what in the world all that other stuff is.
Mushrooms, carrots. This is like I forget what this sauce is called, but it's like a garlic buttery kind of sauce.
Did I get a fork? I feel like I didn't get a new set of...
She only gave me a new set for some reason.
All I have is like a dinky little fork.
I know.
I have like a baby fork.
Yeah.
All right.
Carrots are good. They taste smoky. I think because of the smoke in that dome that she had, but yeah.
I'm gonna dip into my fancy leek croquette here.
It's a big tater tot.
It looks like a giant tater tot.
Max said it's more mashed potato-y on the inside than a tater tot.
Yeah, kind of like a mashed potato that's been breaded.
Max, how is your filet mignon? He says it's good and it's half gone already. Normally he gets New York strip, but today he thought he tried the filet and he likes it. I tried my mushrooms. They're, I guess, oyster. I can't say the word oyster.
Oyster.
I want to say oyster, and that's not what it is. Oyster. Oyster mushrooms, and they're really good. And I tried them in this like garlic butter. It had a fancy name, sauce, but I really like it.
Green beans are... I'm sorry, though. The Verts green beans are good.
Max didn't like them. He said, Mom, you can have my grass.
I mean, they're a little... Honestly, they're kind of buttery. There's not a lot of flavor, so... I saved my lemon from the calamari / shrimp. I'm going to spritz a little lemon on my... I like lemon on my green beans. I'm just going to kick them up a notch.
I'm glad you can't see what's happening on my plate, because I just really failed at cutting it out.
All right, let's dig into the steak.
You mean filet?
Oh, that looks pretty good. And this is cooked medium, and that's about right there, so it's cooked pretty well. I have to say, I'm gonna get a little bit of this juice in here. This looks pretty exciting here. Look at that. Oh man, that looks good. All right, here we go. It's gonna be good. It looks good.
I must say we are missing Lexi though tonight a lot, because she would have loved this, and we're just saying whenever she comes to visit, we're definitely going to bring her here. She would really, really enjoy it. It's really just not the same without her, as is most Disney or things in Orlando. It's not the same without her. So.
Steak is good.
I'm going to try my salmon.
All right, so the steak was really good. Nice and tender. Good crispness on the outside. This like buttery, I don't know, what's it called? Beurre blanc? Blood? I don't know, some sort of butter on top is really good too. So overall, I'm really digging this. But I will say this hash brown thing, I don't think it's very good. Did you like it?
Max liked it a lot.
He liked it. Mine needed salt. I had to ask for salt for it because it's just a little bland. And just for a forewarning, if you want salt, they bring it out to your table on a giant thing. And then you have to like use the salt and you have to give it back. So they don't have like salt on the table or like little packets of salt. So that was a little weird. But hey, they probably don't want people actually using salt because but I'm lame, I guess. I'm not bougie like that, so sometimes I want salt.
So I tried my salmon. I think it's cooked really well. I asked for my salmon extra well done, just like I do any sort of meat. And it's I wouldn't say it's extra well done, but it's well done. And I really like the flavor. It's actually a big piece of salmon. I don't even know if I'll get it all. But yeah, I wouldn't say it's super seasoned or anything. But it is good, and I'm going to be dipping it in the garlic butter sauce that it came with the salmon. So.
I'm going in for one of these giant potato wedge things.
Yeah, they do not need extra salt. They're pretty salty.
Max saw Steve add more salt, and he didn't want to say anything because the video was on and the waitress was
Yeah, that
here,
was a mistake.
And he was like, shut it down.
I just kind of assumed they were going to be bland like the other potato stuff. They weren't. Yeah. Huh?
Max was like, he just
Here,
pushed it.
these shouldn't have any salt. Here, eat those. But they're good. I mean, they're pretty salty though.
You can have them all, your green beans. I don't want the whole thing. Just give me, like, cut off like a little nibble.
And the telltale sign of refinement, ketchup. Whatever. I like ketchup. But you don't really need it. I mean, these are... Wow. These potato wedges are awesome. You like them? But they are really
I
salty.
just picked it up with my hand. Oh, wait, I guess we all are.
Very salty.
We're not fancy people. We are not fancy eaters.
But
Use
they're
our
awesome.
hands.
Okay, so how was your salmon? You said it was good?
Yeah.
What is that green thing? Like a pepper or a leek? What is it? It looks like a leek. It looks like a giant leek.
I think it's a leak.
How are the mushrooms?
There's a leak in your boat. Remember, remember Cloudy in the Chance of Meatballs movie? There's a leak in your boat, and there's actually a leak in his boat. No, nobody.
So we noticed that it didn't seem like this was moving at all. Like we weren't rotating around the Earth. Oh, there's a ship coming in. So we did ask. We wanted to confirm because it seemed like we were either moving really slowly or not at all. And we thought maybe we're not moving because we're like tethered or in some sort of geosynchronous orbit with the Earth, or I think because there's like a tether that you down to Florida that takes you up. And we did confirm with the waitress that it does in fact not move because we are tethered to Florida basically. So it's pretty cool. But then everything changes. Apparently the moon actually shows up once per day in that background. At some point in the day, you'll see the moon. And then obviously it changes from day to night. You see the sunset and everything and the sunrise. So it's pretty cool. Okay, so we have the carrot cake. And does that not look awesome? Oh, I don't know what all this stuff is. I see pistachios, carrot cake. I know there was some cream cheese, some sort of schmear here. Looks like some sort of candied walnuts. I don't know, a little dollop of something. Anyway, it looks awesome. And here we have the chocolate cheesecake. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't wait to eat that. It looks so good. Some sort of little sugar pearls down here, some chocolate. I don't know. It looks really good though.
Max just tried my carrot cake and he said it tastes like a donut.
Yum. I want to try a donut. Let me try some of this. Hold on, I feel like I need all this stuff with it.
It's very light.
Very light.
It's almost like you don't even know you're like eating a cloud.
I thought it was going to be dense, but it's like...
Yeah. I like that it has walnuts. I love walnuts.
very different from that carrot cake muffin that we had the other day, which I felt like had
Very
like a
different.
lot of like pumpkin-y spice or some sort of spices in with
Yeah.
the carrot cake, and I feel like this doesn't have like a lot of spice at all.
At all.
It's like a very light carroty.
It's not the best carrot cake I've ever had. I like it and I'll probably eat it all. I do like it, but it's definitely not the best carrot cake.
Yeah.
It doesn't even taste
It doesn't
that
really
much
taste
like
carrot cakey to me at all.
It really doesn't. But I like it.
A tiny bit. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I do like the texture with I like the pistachios and
Me
stuff
too.
in it. I think the texture is cool. It's weird. It's like a vibrant flavor. It's good. It's just not what I'm expecting from a carrot cake.
At all.
So. Try this chocolate here.
Max said this chocolate is weird. Oh, not this one. The
Well,
one
this
in the
this
carrot.
is this is like semi-sweet
I don't like that.
for sure.
It's weird. It's not the kind of
Look at
chocolate I like.
Max said it's not the kind of chocolate he likes. So let's see.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's not good. I don't like it. Carrot cake's better, but it's not that much better.
It's a very dark chocolate flavor. like a cocoa.
Yeah, it tastes like cocoa.
Like a cocoa powder,
Drinking
cocoa
hot cocoa.
flavor.
What was that reference from? Drinking hot cocoa.
It's definitely not milk chocolatey. So it tastes fancy
Yeah.
and it looks fancy,
And I'm not fancy.
and we're definitely really not fancy. So
I like the muffin at the Food and Wine Festival. I don't know where that was that. In America? Better than that. I really don't like his cheesecake, and I love cheesecake, but I really don't like it. Like, I'm not even going to try more of it. I will eat my carrot cake, but once again, not the best carrot cake. It doesn't even taste like carrot cake.
I mean, I like the cheesecake. It's okay. I mean,
Yeah.
it's hard for me not to compare it to Cheesecake Factory cheesecakes.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of really good flavors at Cheesecake Factory for cheesecakes. Forget about the food menu. I'm talking about the cheesecakes. And it's not even close, honestly, to how good some of the chocolate cheesecakes are at Cheesecake Factory, for me personally. But I don't mind it. I think it's good. It's just not... I'm not a big fan of that, like, dark cocoa powder flavor, which it really... The whole thing just has one note.
Yeah.
The whole thing tastes one note, and it's dark cocoa powdery flavor. I don't know how else to describe it.
Yep.
So if you don't like that flavor, this is definitely a pass for you. For me, I'll kind of get through it, but I'm really not going to enjoy it that much, honestly.
Max just said we should have got the gelato. Maybe when with the sorbet, maybe when we come back with Let's See, we'll get both of those and give those a try.
We thought about the sticky toffee pudding cake, but it also said a dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Didn't it say like a dark chocolate
Something.
sauce or something over it? So we steered clear because we thought, not a huge fan of dark chocolatey flavor. Unfortunately, we got the same flavor here in the cheesecake as well, so we kind of screwed ourselves either way. So yeah, I think next time we're gonna have to try the lemon. What was it? Lemon gelato,
I don't know.
or there was a chocolate one too. What was it?
There's two different.
It's like strawberry, like chocolate, vanilla. There's a bunch of different flavors.
Oh, so they have different flavors of gelato, so we might just have to give one of those a go.
Yeah.
But you know, that being said, I'm gonna keep eating this because we paid for it, and it's not horrible. It's decent.
All right, check this out. So we just finished our meal, and we're going to give our review in just a little bit. We want to be able to take our masks off, so we're going to do our review outside. But this is pretty cool. Look at this.
I can't look directly into it or I get sick. So does Max.
It's really neat, though. I'm gonna turn the camera off, and then I'm gonna stare at this for another 30 minutes, and then we're going to do our review. So stay tuned.
I went too fast on the way down. Hit a solar ray, now my hair is blonde. So this thing is very dangerous.
You are cleared for departure. Initiating descent in 3, 2,
There we go.
1. Your journey back to Epcot will be a smooth and quick one tonight, so enjoy the ride.
So from our space station, going all the way down to Earth's atmosphere, we're going at a controlled speed. So this ring that we're about to go through right now, that's what's controlling our speed on the way down. But once we enter Earth's atmosphere, that's when gravity's just going to kick right in and take us down. Not take us down as a crash, but you know what I mean. Hold on tight.
Epcot is now coming into view. When we dock, gather your belongings, exit through the open airlock, and watch your younger travelers.
And I promise this thing does have brakes. Our journey does not continue to the center of the Earth.
SB1 cleared for arrival.
That was pretty cool.
Air pressure normalized.
Alien in there.
We hope you enjoyed your visit to Space 220 and look forward to seeing you again soon.
Well, you guys survived. Maybe we just don't have to take an alien along with us.
That was cool.
Oh, actually, okay. Alright, now you guys exit right down here.
All right, thank you.
Bye, have a good
You
night.
too.
Welcome back to Earth.
That was cool.
Enjoy the rest of your night.
That was actually cool. I feel like it was cooler going down than it was going up. It was like fast. It was like vibrating. Thanks. Have a good night. That's pretty cool. And you know, I don't know why, but I didn't notice on the way. I didn't notice on the way up that we were like coming out of Epcot. I guess I just didn't see it. And then you can see like the Epcot ball and everything. That was pretty cool. All right, so our review of Space 220. We just came out. I really liked the elevator ride up and down. I thought down was even cooler than up because we were going faster and it was like shaking and stuff. That was pretty cool. But the food, I think for me, the theme was amazing. I think the price is mostly
Outrageous.
reflective. I don't say outrageous, but I think it was mostly reflective of the experience more than the food for me personally. So similar to the other more expensive restaurants you would eat at in Disney, which, to be fair, a lot of the expensive ones we tend to eat at here are the character experiences, and there's no characters in there, so it is more just like the experience of space and all that, which is cool. But it is a little pricey, given that there's not a character experience or character interactions or greeting. But the experience is cool. The food itself, for me, I feel like the star of the food was the entree. The appetizer, I felt like was just kind of like okay. All the appetizers we had, I think the salad was probably the better appetizer, I think, personally. The Caesar salad was pretty decent. The other two were just kind of okay. I don't know. What did you think of the appetizers?
I mean, I liked them. They weren't anything to write home about, I don't think.
But you really like the cauliflower,
yeah,
though.
But I wasn't,
you also
freaking out about
but
it.
we've talked about this before. If you put hot sauce on an old boot, it's 5-star review for her.
I mean, it pretty much
I'm
just
kidding,
tastes like
not
a
that much.
deep fried cauliflower, like from the
Yeah.
fair.
But she
it
does
was
like hot sauce.
I do. With
did
hot
make it
sauce
better.
and a little bit of blue cheese.
I could have used more blue cheese.
Yeah.
Maybe I just didn't get like the bite with blue cheese, but I feel like there could have been more blue cheese, and that might have really made it sing a bit more with the hot sauce. But I don't know. And then the calamari that turned out to be shrimp was fine, but it was just shrimp, and there wasn't anything special. Caesar salad was pretty decent. The entrees were good. I feel like the entrees were the stars. My filet was perfectly cooked. There was like a butter on top that was really solid. The green beans were great. The potato croquette was decent. I think Max actually liked the croquette more than I did, but it was fine. I thought it was decent. The potato wedges that we got for like $8 or something more, $9. Those were awesome. They were really good. And you don't need to add salt, so don't ruin it by adding salt like I did.
Max loved his filet.
Yeah, the filet was great. It had a solid flavor, great sear on the outside with that crispiness, and the middle was really tender. Anyway, it was awesome. And then the salmon was really good. You didn't eat much of the veggie stuff around it, though, I felt like. Was it because you were full?
I had all the carrots and mushrooms. I just didn't eat all of the leek. The leek was huge.
It was big.
Yeah, it was huge. And I didn't even eat all my salmon, but I was full by that time, and I would say that I've had like better salmon other places.
And you got your salmon well done. Was it well done?
I asked for extra well done. I would say it was done / well done. It was fine.
It looked like it could have been done a little bit more for you, but it's still...
Yeah. But I definitely had better salmon other places for a lot less money, actually.
But it was decent. But then the desserts were disappointing for me.
Yeah.
But both of the desserts we got were disappointing. The more I went back and tried the carrot cake again after I started eating my dessert, and I really feel like it was not a good carrot cake.
It was not. It was the worst carrot cake I've ever had, and I've had a lot. It didn't taste like carrot cake.
Tell us how you really feel about the cake. I mean, it wasn't
just didn't
that good.
taste like
It really
carrot cake.
didn't taste like carrot cake to
No.
me. I feel like it was really weak. I'm surprised because it looked good and fancy and awesome, but I feel like it was weak. But it was all right. It just wasn't carrot cakey at all. And it said cream cheese. I didn't even taste any cream cheese in the icing at all. Did you?
It was on the plate, but it also tasted weird.
It did taste like, what was that orange? It was some sort of orange or something. It was really weird, like a vibrant, weird, fruity carrot cake. I don't know. But again, we're not bougie, so take this with a grain of salt.
Not.
Maybe we're just not bougie enough.
Fancy enough.
But and then the chocolate cheesecake.
I didn't like that at all.
Yeah, it was
I
so
tried
one
one
note.
bite.
It was literally one note for me.
Yeah.
The whole thing was one note, and there was like different. Even the textures it was just one note all across the board, and I just didn't dig it. So, overall,
We love the experience.
would I do this experience again? The answer is no.
No. We'll do it with like our daughter when she comes down. We'll do that with her because the experience is really fun.
Yeah.
But
So-
the food is just.
I feel like if somebody we didn't had not done the experience before and they wanted us to do the experience with them, I would definitely do it again because overall it was fine, and I am satisfied. I felt like I left satisfied. I wasn't hungry. I felt good about what I ate and what I paid for, but I wouldn't do it again. I really wouldn't. It's not like it's a one and done probably for me. So yeah, I mean, that kind of tells the tale, I think. Overall, decent. Experience was great. Definitely worth doing once, but I can't say I would recommend doing it again. We did not get any of the extra drinks, which I know they have a bunch of cool drinks and stuff, but it was already really expensive, and I just wasn't into, because I was so full with the foods, and I just knew I couldn't like do like a fancy drink. So maybe they have some really cool drinks, but I would recommend if you're thinking about doing the drink thing, then just grab like a lounge seat or something and not like do the big fancy dinner to try some of the drinks. And then they did allow for some a la carte stuff, pricing wise. I think the ribeye was like $50 something if you just wanted the bone-in ribeye. But still, I mean, that's still really expensive for just the ribeye, and then you have to add some sides to it. And you're still up at like $70 or $80 regardless. So overall, that's our take on Space 220. Experience cool. The star was probably the entree. The appetizer and the desserts were so probably a one and done, but it's definitely worth doing. Experience was cool, and the staff was amazing. Everyone, like the people who took us up the elevator, who checked us in, they were so friendly. I really thought that made it even a better experience for me, that everyone we encountered was very friendly, bent over backwards for you. I dug that because I've been to some restaurants where they're not, and I love that. So good job, Space 220 management, running the show, employees, fantastic, great job. And the food was, people in the kitchen were doing their job amazingly. Like the food was great, like cooked right, put out in the right way. It was presented great. So, all right, well, thanks so much for joining us, and we'll do more of these reviews. So subscribe to our channel, get the notifications, lots more restaurant reviews and park reviews and vlogs and versus series and all sorts of things. So thanks again for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow in the Noble Way.
The Susie way.
Bye-bye, everyone.